And
okay.
It's the temptation.
It's really hard to play.
Jimbud.
It's really hard to play the Sivir lane into Kalista, I think. So I guess this makes sense. At least they didn't pick Kai'Sa.
I mean, I also really like having a full 3-game series. All right, let's see what top laner Kingen is going to be locking into this.
Come on, do the GP. Don't be scared.
Oh yeah, do it, Kingen.
Don't be afraid.
Your team's already locked in. But
That's so boring.
There is so much anti-fun. That's the anti-fun comp.
Into this Snar pick, I think it can be very powerful in sides in this game, as we're going to see another early Raptor gank, the classic.
Yeah, Flash comes out. Q going to connect there from Raptor, but he gets towards his turret, and Raptor did not feel like tanking up a shot of one of those.
And since LCK Cup, Raptor and Kanavi are kind of like, we just don't play by the rules. We gank early. We will get your flash. You can't just stand up like you normally would.
Ooh,
nice dodge.
Avoids the flag and drag. That's 2 buttons that didn't do a whole lot. Sponge does know that he has to wait for that cooldown if he does want to scrap. As Raptor walking on a ward, but his whole mission is to make sure that he kicks him out of the jungle over and over again.
He's leaving.
Oh no.
Good luck to you.
Well, that's a reset on the Krug as well.
He's going all the way around the mid lane. He wants to come and pack this play topside.
Yeah, flag and drag doing a fair bit of work here. But Raptor can always get out, and he flashes to do so. I understood why you had to say that. It's all right. Clear is about to hit Mega, is actually looking to try and get some damage down onto Kingen. Throws the house around and gets a nice little wallop. Nara into the wall there as well. He really wants to get this damage in.
Oh, no! 2 more minions.
Well, Sponge making his way over. Daystar is going to flash as Raptor gets the Q down, but yeah, he ain't following that one. And only level 5, not able to get a cheeky little kick or anything like that. That's a really nice Q to connect though. Sponge taking more damage once again. Wall is great. And Daystar, he doesn't have his flash available. The handshake does come through though. The egg goes down and that is going to deny the bailout. And Raptor is going to get taken out as well. An absolute disaster for B&K Fear. Because if you're trying to play defensively on Lee Sin, you're kind of doing it wrong. It's not really how that one works.
He's not following my advice, but it's working out.
Well, I've seen this play before. As the Ghost comes on through, no knock-up there, but the Cataclysm will be able to take down this Rise.
No
Raptor,
flash.
Yeah, I don't think that he's going to be going in for this one. As Kellen going to show up, only level 5, no hostile takeover available. And Raptor looks for the angle, gets the kick back. There's the Tempered Fate to make sure that Sponge is all right. And Fade angle set up for Sponge to make his way down here as both flashes are available. And Lahen's just going to make his way in. The Magical Journey comes on down. Handshake is going to be there, but there's a flag and drag. Hostile takeover does so much work as now Diabo trying to turn things his way. The Ren not enough to take down Lahen's, but Raptor is making his way in, and there is the safeguard to get him there. Flash out from Lahen's will keep him alive though.
Oh, he is on this Scuttle Crab. This tension is never going to let up here in this bottom lane.
It isn't. In goes Raptor once again. Does get out of the way of the flag and drag. Looks to outplay it and does so pretty nicely. But the curtains are now being called as Raptor has to flash to get himself out of the way. Now that has to be cancelled. Tempered Fate avoided as now Diabo dashing in. They do manage to get the crab, which is what this entire fight is about. And the flash has to be used. Every wall from Scout has been so good. As there's a flag and drag. Cataclysm comes through. Diabo just bounces out of it. Handshake is good as this time Raptor might find his revenge. As never mind! Sponge stays alive. It's a double kill for this Anivia. And Kellen underneath the turret maybe will survive.
Morphing in to follow the aggression quickly enough as we are going to see Clear now in trouble. TP committed.
Yeah, Tempered Fate is actually going to be opted into here by Clear, but he immediately gets knocked up. Man, Sponge is playing so well today. As Kellen, yeah, he's on the wrong side of this one. Hostile takeover onto 3, though. That's a decent amount of value. Good handshake there at the same time. The Fate's call from Diabo will save his support, but the flag and drag just gorgeous out of Sponge. And Diabo not going to get bailed out of this one. The flash forward from Taeun with the 4th bullet in hand will be the end of this Renata. And now Daystar dealing once again with the specialty of Scout, and he'll be able to take him down as well. They're protecting the egg as Kingen can tank up this turret for such a long time. Gets a good old thumbs up from his teammate. And Nong Shim 10-0. I mean, it is perfect game territory right now as the teleport in from clear to try and outplay this as he's just squished into the wall and obliterated.
Lens, no!
Perfect game is dead!
Oh, I mean, much closer is maybe strong, but I feel bad for him because he had such a great start to the year as Clear is probably just dead again.
Yeah, he might go Mega before he dies, so there's that. But then he does indeed die. That'll be the outer turret secured here as well, as at least FearX are looking to try and get something on the other side. Raptor, is there going to be a second kill in this game as Kellen was tanking up the turret? My goodness, this Scion takes so much to take down, but they finally will be able to get him.
I mean, I think we do have to have a conversation about the fact that B&K was our second best team.
I know.
Just a month and a half ago, and now 1-4 is on the
Diabo
cards.
has to get out of the way of the dead turret as he at least gets his health bar cleared up. That's a Fate's call to come on through. Tempered Fate was decent onto Diabo, buys them some time as Raptor just explodes once again. The curtains are being called as this minion wave at least is going to get torn apart by this curtain call.
He's coming up.
All right.
No Realm Warp, but
Get him! Moving over. That's a decent Naba here for Clear, but he gets engaged on. He'll need that extra health as Kingin comes on over. That's the ulti just to disengage as Taehyun slowed down. Sponge comes in. Cataclysm goes down, but he's taking so much damage. Hostile takeover will allow Diabo to get his first kill. And then the bailout is looking to try and keep him alive, but it's not going to work out as these health bars are just evaporating. The aim is true as Daystar does at least have his Seraphs in order to keep himself alive. Kellen's very dead.
But I spilled the tea. I thought that was a sign.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe that'd have something to do with it, as Lahen's possibly caught out. Good knock up there onto Diabo, though, as Sponge continues the great play, but then he dies immediately afterwards. The Renata is also dead. The bailout comes through, though, as Diabo cannot get it. Just barely not able to kill Taehyun here, as Raptor will be out of there with the help of the Realm Warp from Daystar. Going 2 for 2 then feels way better, and they got the Drake, so, you know, could have been worse. As Tempered Fate going to be avoided here with a hop, skipping a jump as Raptor looking to try and get out. Does have to use the flash to do so.
My takeaway from watching Diabo, okay, Scout, you're...
That, you know, like it should be a case, but it's just not how it works in League of Legends, unfortunately. As Nong Shim look for a bit of a siege here. Fate's call just to start this one up, as that's a flash from Kellen, was predicting the flash out of Taehyun, then throws a hostile takeover the wrong direction. What the hell was that, man?
Taehyun's like, I didn't even have flash.
Okay. Wow, that could not have gone. Okay, well, Daystar is now also dead, and the game is over, ladies and gentlemen, for maybe another minute or so. So there's a chance for some more attempts. As in comes the train, and Kingin looking to lock down this Lee Sin. The hostile takeover does basically nothing as the handshake comes in. Fate's call goes down there as well, as Diabo just flashes into the enemy team. He gets the bailout as they take down Taehyun. Sponge now down as well as it's a double. Diabo's popping off like an absolute maniac as he collects the triple and now wants to take down Kingin. There's the quadra. Nexus is still alive.
Nexus still alive. Diablo's still alive. He turns the game around. He just flies through the team fight. Watch this from his perspective. Again, sitting on 3 items here. Goes in for the flash, changes targets here, gets the bailout, gets the reset. That's this one here onto the Jarvan, goes for the egg. He just got so much gold.
3,000 gold in that fight. That's 3,000 gold, I swear. Oh my God. Collect as well.
Diabo really far forward here.
They do spot him out. As let's see whether Raptor can actually protect here. Decent double. Oh, never mind. He's down to the JL already. Sponge kind of out of this fight before it even starts. As the flash out from Scout. They will be able to take down Daystar, but now Diabo trying to do the same thing again, but he's not going to get bailed out. Not this time. Raptor might be able to save it as he safeguards away. And now it's only Kellen left alive. Scout lives. And there they go. It was a decent final salvo, but Nong Shim will put them down and end this game 2-0.
But at least we got to see Diabo pop off, and that's what we all wanted on the Callista, right? Everybody wins.
Yeah.
Who enjoys watching Diabo pop off? Because
except the ones that wanted 3 games. Because we didn't quite get there. Still, Nong Shim will get back on the horse after their disappointing loss against KRX in the Saturday Showdown last week. They are able to take down B&K FearX pretty comfortably here.